And I now give the floor to the distinguished representative of the Children and Youth Major Group.
Thank you, Chair. The Children and Youth Group are very excited to be here today, and let us not forget the potential impact of our collective work. We would like to start by thanking Ms. Vostrom and the UNISDR in Geneva and across all the regions, together with the Member States and our many colleagues and friends, for your support of children and youth in the post-2015 process. This is an opportunity that we take seriously, and thank you for your ongoing support, open ears, and for making your decisions with us, your children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren at the front of mind. Over the past 10 years, we've been pleased to be involved in these processes. The challenge now for children and youth is to be systematically engaged and supported to design, lead, promote, identify and demonstrate ways to better reduce disaster risk on a local and national level. In relation to the suggested elements for the post-2015 framework, we're deeply concerned at the lack of specific reference to children and youth. The unique interests, needs and capacities of young people to create behavioural change, generate innovative ideas and be resourceful warrant particular mention in the framework. At the regional platforms, children, young people and child-centred organisations further emphasised the need for clear, achievable targets that are understandable and actionable by people of all society. Furthermore, the empowerment of young people through education with the necessary life skills and confidence to better apply their creativity to reducing risk, and the involvement of young people as equal partners. Now, African youth have expressed a strong request concerning increasing commitments in resourcing and conflict settings to assure that the rights of young people are maintained. Recognising these points, we call to include clear targets and indicators focused on children and youth of all diversities as a cross-cutting issue. Our suggested targets include, first, participation; second, equity and accountability, ensuring that all targets are achieved for children and youth of different age groups, ethnicities and abilities; three, access to basic services and assets. At the end of the 2015 framework, we hope that children not only have access to quality services related to health, education, water supply and sanitation, protection and security, and that access is reduced by 75%, increased. Apologies. Fourth, education. We believe states must adopt the school safety framework to ensure uninterrupted safe education and integrate disaster risk reduction into curriculum. We wish to ensure that no child dies due to disaster in schools built after 2015, and that the school days missed as a result of shock or stresses are reduced by 50%. Child protection. The number of children living outside family care as a result of shocks and stresses should be reduced by 50%. Environmental protection. We ask to support and address the effects of urbanisation, climate change, disasters and environmental degradation on young people. And finally, access to healthcare. Implement emergency preparedness and safe hospital policies in order to protect and guarantee access to health services before, during and after disasters for children and young people. We particularly emphasise the impact disaster has on young people's mental health far beyond the initial disaster event. We're really ready and willing to share responsibility to reduce risk, and we want to continue to move from aspirational policy development to stronger on-the-ground practices and evaluation of the shared practices that work and promote proven disaster outcomes as your partners for change. And this is our next step and our commitment in the post-2015 dialogue. Thank you so much.
I thank the distinguished representative of the Children and Youth Major Group for his statement.